I understand.
May I have your name, sir, and where you're from?
Yeah, Greg Stoller is my name. I'm from California, New Jersey.
California. You live in California itself, or Tewksbury or Leonard Township?
Tewksbury Township.
Very
Been
good.
here for about 25 years now. I'm registered Republican. I'll just say it out loud. I don't agree with the direction the Republican Party is moving at the moment. But I understand you have to be in power to make anything happen, so I understand that you can't do anything in government if you're not elected, so you have to get elected. But understanding that, how does the current Republican leadership, including yourself, reconcile itself to examples of reliable findings of Russian involvement in our election process, including the appearance and the continued and increasing appearance of state-sponsored lying.
State-sponsored what? Lying?
And efforts to undermine freedom of the press.
Well, thank you. I agree with the sentiment of your question, and I'll try to answer the several parts to your question. After the town hall meeting I conducted here Wednesday evening, the Star-Ledger, one of the leading papers in this country, and I would imagine the leading paper in New Jersey, although I don't want to offend reporters from other papers in New Jersey. After Wednesday's town hall meeting, the Washington correspondent of the Star-Ledger, Jonathan Salant, itemized 7 ways, based upon my answers on Wednesday evening, of how I differ from the president. And he included, as one of those 7, that I favor, as I stated then, and as I repeat this morning, that I favor a free and unfettered press. Examples of that regarding me. I'll be happy to speak to Russia, but I want to answer the question as fully as I can.
Yeah.
I have invited the press here. I was profiled on the PBS NewsHour last night, and there was a reporter following me for many portions of this week. I have been on Fox twice yesterday, and that may not be... I favor a free and unfettered press, ladies and gentlemen, and it includes Fox.
You're absolutely right. Absolutely right.
I was interviewed by Chris Cuomo of CNN 2 mornings ago. I have been on MSNBC twice and will be on MSNBC again this afternoon. So I think it would be fair to say that I favor a free and unfettered press. Now regarding Russia, which is I think a very... Regarding Russia, what I have stated repeatedly and what I restate this morning is that there is no moral equivalency between the government of the United States and the government of Russia. I believe that Vladimir Putin is a bad actor on the world stage, that he has engaged in murder, and that I am a Republican in the tradition of Ronald Reagan, who believes regarding Russia we have to engage what President Reagan called trust but verify. I also... Sir, have I answered your question, sir? Sir, have I answered your question?
I think for your part you have, but I think all of us in this room would like to hear more statements that are as positive as yours coming from Washington as well.
I agree.
Because we hear too little from the Republican leadership.
I agree. Thank you. Thank you. The next question. Good morning.
Good morning. My name is Daniela Fabes, and I'm from Mountainside.
Yes, good morning.
And my question has to do with immigration. You have stated that the president's Muslim ban was rushed and poorly implemented. And that's all well and good, but what specifically will you do to make sure that there is absolutely no religious test? I am myself an immigrant. I came here during the Cold War. I have been subject to what is called extreme vetting, and I can tell you it is quite enough.
Thank you. I was the first Republican in New Jersey and among the first Republicans in the country to be critical of the executive order. It was issued, I don't know whether it was issued on a Friday or a Saturday, but it was issued on the weekend. And we put out a statement within 24 hours, and I think probably within 18 hours, and I believe that it was extremely poorly drafted. And I'll give you two examples of that. It affected green card holders, as you know, and it also would have affected those who have helped us in the war against terror in Afghanistan and Iraq, translators and interpreters and others who have chosen to be on the side of the United States. I believe the side of freedom. And certainly I think the fact that that order was written as it was unfortunate, and I said so. Now, I have also met twice with the Muslim community. I want to give full credit to my colleague in the New Jersey Congressional Delegation, Congresswoman Bonnie Watson Coleman, who represents the district just south of mine, and Bonnie and I have known each other for a long time. We served in the legislature together. When I was a very young man, I served with her late father, who was the first African-American chairman of the Assembly Budget Committee in Trenton. And Bonnie asked other members of the New Jersey delegation to join her as Muslim leaders came to Washington. Now, this was not the week that it's now ending, but the week before. We were in Washington in session. And we met with among the most important Muslim leaders in New Jersey who had come to Washington. Attending that meeting were the two United States senators. We came in and out. I think I stayed for most of the meeting, but Senator Menendez was there when I entered, and Senator Booker came in later. Congresswoman Watson Coleman was there. At various times, Congressman Payne, Congressman Gottheimer. I hope you're interested in this.
Yes.
the only Republican in attendance.
Okay.
And then yesterday, State Senator Kit Bateman asked me to meet with faith leaders, most of whom are from Somerset County, and we met at my office in Flemington, included a Muslim leader, and include leaders from other faiths as well.
Congressman, we're scared. What are you going to do about it?
I want to assure all of my constituents, including my Muslim constituents, that I intend to continue to reach out, and I certainly favor no ban that would exclude people, refugees or others coming into this country based on some sort of religious text.